On September 9th, armed Multnomah County Sheriff raided this home during a pandemic with the air toxic due to wildfires. Those police's energy could have been better spent helping the families across our state that were actively losing their homes. Here, displacing the Kenny home from the Kenny family from their home. For elected officials, for those who are here with us today, now is your chance to stand against pandemic profiteering and predatory lending systems, against the root causes of displacement. I'm one of two organizers you'll meet today. Because of some press not reaching out to us directly, we were forced to have this conference during a high-risk eviction blockade, both due to police brutalizing BIPOC members of this community systemic oppression. You are looking at an active gentrification before your own eyes. Across the nation, this is happening to families, and we refuse to stand by while our elected officials pretend to ignore and allow the police, who are paid to protect and serve us, continue to carry out eviction. In case anyone forgot, there is a current federal and state eviction moratorium with a spike in COVID cases across the nation. That said, I would like to introduce the matriarch of the Key family, Julie Metcalf.
And next thing I know, they're kicking in the door with guns drawn. I had no idea what was going on. My family was there. My husband was asleep. We all were asleep, actually. And it was truly unfair for that to happen to my family. And why this is taking place, the people organically seeing the devastation that was taking place that day. And that's what happened was this, people rallied and Red Camp grew organically out of that situation and those vile tactics that were taken that day. And the story of this house is that it's his story. It's built in 1896, and my father-in-law purchased it in 1955. My husband had grown up here since he was 4 years old. My family then moved in 1983, and when my daughter was 4 years old. And then I had my sons here in this house. This neighborhood, my kids played ball here. They played hide and seek that the town is in. Many of the community members that were here then, all of their families have lost their homes over in this neighborhood. I sat on the newspaper renewal committee for 20 years, basically from 1995, early 90s, 98, when they started to get ready to draw the new red line around this neighborhood. And the whole purpose of doing it was to bring in maximum funding to bring in maximum. So sudden, all the tactics were turned on my family. And then I ended up getting into a predatory loan in the early 2000s. And then, of course, the story is out there of how the banks came in and moved in on the home. And so this is a devastating action that's taken. The sheriffs came in and devastated everything again. And the tactics that are used to do this is beyond despicable. And so I'd like my son I'd like to introduce my son Michael Kenny to tell some of what has taken place and occurred to us. I thank you and appreciate your time coming today.
Approached by a gunsmith, saying drop on my shirt. Instantly was thrown in handcuffs, dragged to the jailhouse. And there, one of the native campers, there were no pants or no socks. I gave him my socks, I gave him my sweater, so he could be cold. When I left, the place was surrounded by cops. But when I got back, the community surrounded the land, and the land was taken back.
Yeah.
Right on. I came to find the place, they had shit in the toilet, and then broke it. They had broken all the sinks. They broke the water heater. The cops did. I left my family in turmoil. But the people are here. And we're going to stop this gentrification. And we're going to reclaim the land.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Make no mistake that every action these colonizers have taken on this land is rooted in white supremacy. Make no mistake that gentrification is a brutal act of violence. The money that these developers seek to make off of displacing these Afro-Indigenous people is stained with blood. Blood of all of the ancestors that came before us, that were enslaved by yours. That is how you amass your generational wealth. We don't have that. We get a little bit, and you take it. You make up predatory loans to trap black and brown people in poverty so that they can never prosper, so that they can never have what you have. And you get the help of your police officers, your slave catchers, to enforce the protection of that property, your capital, your money. That's all this is really about, is money. That's what it comes down to. They are willing to put these families out in the winter, in the middle of the pandemic, that black and brown are more susceptible to getting. They're putting them to death by taking their home away. This won't be the last family that they try to do this to. And it's definitely not the first. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. Right now is the time that we have to stand and protect our community.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is fascism.
Yes.
When they come in the night and they take away your home and they put you out in the street, that's fucking fascism. It is the people's responsibility to rise and fight it.
Yeah.
Amen, sir. Amen.
You have to come out here and support the Kinney family. Help us occupy this land. Help us do this so that we can protect other families that they're going to do this to. They will target other black and brown families because of the anti-blackness that exists within this fucking system. This entire system is based on white supremacy. And capitalism can't exist without slavery. We have to start anew. And this is how we do it. By protecting our community, by providing the resources outside of the system so that we no longer need them and that they can no longer control us.
Right on.
That's right, sir. That's right. That's right. Stand up.
Stand with the Kinney family. Stand for black liberation. Stand for indigenous sovereignty.
Yes, yes, yes.
Stand for black sovereignty. Thank you.
Yes,
Hi everybody, I'm the eldest son, heir apparent of this house, this historic home. My name is William X. Nietzsche. What's happened is inhumane, unjust. It should never happen again. This is generational displacement that happened with bloodlines from my indigenous roots, from colonial displacement to reservations, and now we have gentrification. It's the same scheme, just a different word, different day. I appreciate all the community support. This is organic. This is true community. This is not a typical foreclosure case at all. This is the David and Goliath fight.
yes.
My grandfather purchased this house in 1955 because he was redlined out of a loan. We're just a small family seeking to defend our home against big banks and developers. My parents were preyed upon by some of the same predatory practices that led to the 2008 financial crash. We did not receive due process or jury trial or even proper notice of eviction. We never got a day in court. We were bullied by courts who have failed to follow their own procedure. This time I want to open up for 5 questions related to what's going on here. Thank you for your time and coming out. Executive intervention for what has took place. This was crossed the threshold to crime against humanity. There was no qualified immunity or Nuremberg defense for the crimes that took place here.
What do you see as the end game? These barricades.
I'm looking for a peaceful diplomatic resolution to what has took place. This is unceded territory. We are Aboriginal indigenous to this territory.
You say you haven't had your day in court, but there has been a judge's ruling against your family. Talk about that. Talk about the loan that you call predatory loans. Talk about what happened there and why it went sideways.
Yeah, so the reporting federal judge Michael Simon in this case acted ultra buyers with Scienter, rampant mortgage securities fraud committed leading up to the 2008 financial crash. I motioned to join Michael H. Simon to our complaint. He acted as a law unto himself and said we couldn't join him. We had every reason to join him for his trespass in our case.
What can the legal system, what can lawyers, what can organizations do to save the Red House on Mississippi?
Making settlements with big banks and developers, trying to cover up the fraud. We dealt with numerous attorneys and lawyers in this particular jurisdiction, and we just recently discovered that there was a hush-hush agreement regarding one of the same defendants we had in our case, and that defendant is Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, which I'm sure everybody knows about.
We do now. We do now. We do now.
We are in between relatives and hotels, and me and my brother have been maintaining our adverse possession of our home.
Please follow the Red House on Mississippi. Donate to our GoFundMe. Show up at this house. Stand ground.
The Red House on Mississippi.com for particulars.
And that's pinned.
Certiorari filed with the U.S. Supreme Court. That case number is 20-703.
Are you encouraged by the GoFundMe contribution so far?
I'm encouraged by all the community's support. We have backup strategies in place to buy off or make an offer for our home back because they got away with an unfair value of $260,000. This particular piece next to us is valued at $10.4 million. So they can come correct.
Absolutely.
Speak that shit, man.
Negotiations with the mayor's office? Are you, well, let me just ask. He said he was negotiating a settlement.
He said 5 questions.
That's fine.
5 questions. That's fine.
Thank you, family. Thank you, family.
Go, please. Thank you. Out the door.
Watch out, Lily. I'm on your back.
That you can ask him questions. Respect him. They said no, so respect that. Look at you. You so petty.
Why do you go stay fucking up?
All right, so obviously this is a tense moment, so I blocked the stream. Basically, a white reporter from the mainstream media asked a question. He was told that that was the end of the press conference. That question was not going to be answered. And he proceeded to follow the family and kind of chase them down as they were trying to leave. And the folks who are here kind of blocked him from approaching the family against their consent.
Oh, I need to ask my question. I have to. I need to ask my question, despite the family's wishes. You piece of fucking shit.
It's not about you. It's not about
Don't touch me, girl.
Who the fuck is that dude with?
Dude, I don't know what media he's with.
Who's he with? If you don't know.
Bro, yeah. He's...
What, like,
Who was here?
He had to ask a name? What was that about? Had to ask for a name? Google it.
Why are those so
Right now, I don't know.
now I'm wondering what outlet this guy's with. I'm gonna follow him. Fuck it. Fuck it. If he's gonna be following the family, I'm gonna follow his ass. Bro.
I want to move.
Yeah, this is not a good spot to be, man.
I don't want to move.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to warn you.
So the dude stopped outside of the park here. Hold on. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to kind of stand right here. Oh, Dimitri's coming up too. Excuse me, sir. What outlet are you with? Out of curiosity. I'm with Rosa and Vivo. I'm happy to say it. Who are you with, sir? All right. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna put my stream away.
Thank you for the rest of you for being very respectful, though. It's only that guy that we have a problem with.
Well, that whole news station.
All right, he's just leaving. Cool. So I wonder who that guy was with, because he wasn't even media. I was like, who are you with? And he's like, who are you with? I was like, Rosa and Vivo?
I saw him walk in with those guys.
Yeah, with the dude with like the American flag.
I don't know if they were officially together, but he was at least acting.
Because when he asked me and I said Rosa and Vivo, he was like, oh, so you're with the media? And I walked away. I was like, so you're not? So why were you asking questions at the press conference?
Yeah.
Chuds.
Chuddy chuds.
Chuddy chud chuds. There's Ian. Where's Waffles? Oh no, I lost them. I don't know. Dude, I don't even know who that guy was with. Because I asked him who he was with, and he was like, who are you with? And I was like, Rosa and Vivo, bro. And he was like, oh, so you're with the press? And then walked away real quick. No. The guy who approached the family right then.
Oh, that guy.
That dude.
Oh, what happened?
He was like, I came up to, I like followed him out here. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shoot. Waffles is over here still. I gotta go find them.
Oh.
If you want the story, come with me.
Okay.
Oh
my God. Wait,
yeah, I don't care. I'm on.
Well, I just got fucking yelled at because I
What?
was walking through the crowd with my stream, and this guy walked right in front of me, and like you got my face. Like, did you walk right in front of me, dude?
Yeah, that's your fault.
I'm trying my hardest to stay out of the way, and you're walking right in front of me.
Where did Waffles go?
You almost fucking call shit, dog. You got the stage, bro.
Oh no, where's Waffles?
This is gonna sound very sob of me, but I feel like I'm in Africa.
My comrade.
Oh, I thought it was a dog.
Oh.
Puppy. I have a dog named Waffles.
That would be such a cute name for a puppy.
I have a dog named Waffles.
That's awesome.
And chicken.
Waffles and chicken? Oh my god. Chicken and waffles. Okay, real talk though, where is Waffles? Waffles, where are you? Can you hear me? Oh no. Good luck, they're all scared. Hey, we have some actual numbers now. Hey, can I get another mod to message Waffles and see where they're at? I want to make sure I don't just like lose them if they intended to hang out.
Yeah, dude.
And all the commotion right there.
Yeah,
I can't believe the
that was
dude
really
approached the family and tried to like follow them.
Yeah, I know. That was fucking totally.
That was like way uncalled for.
Yeah, totally unnecessary.
Like super inappropriate, dude.
Yeah, like he was done. It was done. He could have just walked away.
They specified 5 questions.
Yeah, they did say.
So he knew that he was already past the like number of questions they had allotted time for. But you know, who cares about their time, right? When you're a self-important fucking white man.
Dealing with real ass motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amy, for messaging the mod chat.
Did I get that guy's face? I don't know.
Bro, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
I didn't. Well, I was.
Bro.
Shut up. It wasn't intentional. Like people are like, oh yeah, your audio's off.
I like how I just put my helmet on as like a rain poncho for my head. You're
like this.
Waffles, get on my stream so I can fucking find you, you fucking amazing comrade.
This is where you. Oh, sorry. This is where yours is superior. Where you like go like that. And I'm just
And I can even like do this right here so it doesn't flop around. Welcome to the audio podcast. Hi. Her words were beautiful. Her words were beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Alright, I'm done saying mic check. Mic check. Hey, flip this around. Flip that around.
Oh.
So that rain doesn't get into the port.
Can you put in the chat if anyone can hear? Chat can make sure we can hear it correctly. Just let me know if anyone responds.
Just take a look at that prize house that we're saving. That's the red house, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that prize home that we're looking to save. Mic check!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Red House on Mississippi. My name is Toya Preston. I am the Portland Metro Organizer for Community Alliance of Tenants. Thank you for coming today. Let us first acknowledge that this is stolen Chinookan land that we stand on here in Portland, Oregon. For those not familiar with Community Alliance of Tenants, we are a grassroots, member-led organization that fights for the rights of all to be housed. On September 9th, armed Multnomah County sheriffs raided this home during a pandemic with the air toxic due to wildfires. Those police's energy could have been better spent helping the families across our state that were actively losing their homes at that time, but instead they were here, displacing the Kenny family from their home. For elected officials, for those who are here with us today, now is your chance to stand against pandemic profiteering and predatory lending systems, against the root causes of displacement. I'm one of two organizers you'll meet today. Because of some press not reaching out to us directly, we were forced to have this conference during a high-risk eviction blockade.
Because you ignored us, we were forced to do this.
And COVID. This is not a story about an autonomous zone. This is a story of systemic oppression. You are looking at an active gentrification before your own eyes. Across the nation, this is happening to families, and we refuse to stand by while our elected officials pretend to ignore and allow the police, who are paid to protect and serve us, to continue to carry out evictions. In case anyone forgot, there is a current federal and state eviction moratorium with a spike in COVID cases across the nation. That said, I would like to introduce the matriarch of the Kinney family, Julie Metcalf Kinney.
Thank you for coming and attending today to cover the story. It's a sad one. Out of nowhere on September 9th, without notice, all I hear is banging on my door. Then I see there's 9 sheriffs standing outside, and next thing I know, they're kicking in the door with guns drawn. I had no idea what was going on. my family was there. My husband was asleep. We all were asleep, actually. And it was truly unfair for that to happen to my family. And why this is taking place, the people organically see the devastation that was taking place that day. And that's what happened was this, people rallied and Red Camp grew organically out of that situation and those vile tactics that were taken that day. And the story of this house is that it's historic. It's built in 1896, and my father-in-law purchased it in 1955. My husband had grown up here since he was 4 years old. My family then moved in 1983, and when my daughter was 4 years old. And then I had my sons here in this house. This neighborhood, my kids played ball here. They played hide and seek in the field that the ground is in. Many of the community members that were here then, all of their families have lost their homes over in this neighborhood. I'd sat on the Interstate Urban Renewal Committee for 20 years, basically from 1995, early 90s, 98 is when they started to get ready to draw the new red line around this neighborhood. And the whole purpose of them doing it was to bring in the max line and get the federal funding to bring in the max line. And so on that committee, I expressed to the city councils, Multnomah County, all of the entities that were actually involved with creating this new redlining system, which is a reverse red line from what it was when my husband's father had bought the home here. And so that I warned the city that they were doing that and that they were displacing family after family after family. I was in affordable housing development at the time, and so I let them know what they were doing to this community. And then all of a sudden all the tactics were turned on my family. And then I ended up getting into a predatory loan in the early 2000s. And then, of course, the of how the banks came in and moved in on the home. And so this is a devastating action that's taken. The sheriffs came in and devastated everything again, and the tactics that are used to do this is beyond despicable. And so I'd like to introduce my son Michael Kenny to tell some of what has taken place and occurred to us. I thank you and appreciate your time in coming today.
We got 20 minutes left on the Zoom call.
Hello everybody, I'm Philo, youngest member of the Kenny family. 5 a.m. yesterday morning, all I heard was banging at the door. In a rush to get all my stuff, I was approached by a gun to my face, saying drop all my shit. To the jailhouse. In there, one of the native campers, but there were no pants or no socks. I gave him my socks, I gave him my sweater so he wouldn't be cold. When I left, the place was surrounded by cops. And when I got back, the community surrounded the land, and the land was taken back.
Yeah!
find the place. They had shit in the toilet and then broke it. They had broken all the sinks and they broke the water heater. The cops did. It left my family in turmoil. But the people are here. And we're going to stop this gentrification and we're going to reclaim the land.
That's right.
Land back!
Land back!
Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back!
Make no mistake that every action these colonizers have taken on this land is rooted in white supremacy. Make no mistake that gentrification is a brutal act of violence. The money that these developers seek to make off of displacing these Afro-Indigenous people is stained with blood. Blood of all of the ancestors that came before us, that were enslaved by yours. That is how you amass your generational wealth. We don't have that. We get a little bit and you take it. You make up predatory loans to trap black and brown people in poverty so that they can never prosper, so that they can never have what you have. And you get the help of your police officers, your slave catchers, to enforce the protection of that property, your capital, your money. That's all this is really about, is money. That's what it comes down to. They are willing to put these families out in the winter, in the middle of the pandemic, that black and brown are more susceptible to getting. They're putting them to death by taking their home away. This won't be the last family that they try to do this to. And it's definitely not the first. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. Right now is the time that we have to stand and protect our community.
Yes.
Right now is the time to stand and fight fascism. That is fascism.
Yes.
When they come in the night and they take away your home and they put you out in the street, that's fucking fascism. It is the people's responsibility to rise and fight it.
Amen, sir. Amen.
You have to come out here and support the Kinney family. Help us occupy this land. Help us do this so that we can protect other families that they're going to do this to. They will target other black and brown families because of the anti-blackness that exists within this fucking system. This entire system is based on white supremacy. And capitalism can't exist without slavery. We have to start anew. And this is how we do it. By protecting our community, by providing the resources outside of the system so that we no longer need them and that they can no longer control us.
Ricky.
Stand up!
Stand with the Kinney family. Stand for black liberation. Stand for indigenous sovereignty.
Yes.
Stand for Red House sovereignty. Thank you.
of this house, this historic home. My name is William X. Nietzsche. What has happened is inhumane, unjust. It should never happen again. This is generational displacement. It happened with bloodlines from my indigenous roots, from colonial displacement to reservations, and now we have gentrification. It's the same scheme, just a different word, different day. I appreciate all the community support. This is organic. This is true community. This is not a typical foreclosure case at all. This is a David and Goliath fight. My grandfather purchased this house in 1955 because he was redlined out of a loan. We're just a small family seeking to defend our home against big banks and developers. My parents were preyed upon by some of the same predatory practices that led to the 2008 financial crash. We did not receive due process or jury trial or even proper notice of eviction. We never got a day in court. We were bullied by courts who have failed to follow their own procedure. At this time, I want to open up for 5 questions related to what's going on here. Thank you for your time and for coming out.
I'm with KGW. What do you have to say to the mayor?
We need executive intervention for what has took place. This has crossed the threshold to a crime against humanity. There's no qualified immunity or Nuremberg defense for the crimes that have took place here. I'm looking for a peaceful diplomatic resolution to what has took place. This is unceded territory, and we are Aboriginal indigenous to this territory.
So you haven't had your day in court, but there has been a judge's ruling against your family. Talk about that. Talk about the loan that you call predatory loans. Let's talk about what happened there and why it went sideways.
Yeah, so the purported federal judge, Michael Simon, in this case, acted ultra vires with scienter, rampant mortgage securities fraud committed leading up to the 2008 financial crash. I motioned to join Michael H. Simon to our complaint, and he acted as a law unto himself and said we couldn't join him. And we had every reason to join him for his trespass on our case.
What can the legal system, what can lawyers, what can organizations do to save the Red House on Mississippi?
Quit making settlements with big banks and developers, trying to cover up the fraud. We dealt with numerous we dealt with numerous attorneys and lawyers in this particular jurisdiction, and we just recently discovered that there was a hush-hush agreement regarding one of the same defendants we had in our case, and that defendant is Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, which I'm sure everybody knows about.
We do now. We do now. We do now.
Where are you guys staying right now?
We are in between relatives and hotels, and me and my brother have been maintaining our adverse possession of our home.
Thank you. Please follow the Red House on Mississippi. Donate to our GoFundMe. Show up at this house. Stand ground.
Visit redhouseonmississippi.com for particulars. You can also view the writ of certiorari filed with the U.S. Supreme Court that is pending. Case number is 20-703.
Are you encouraged by the GoFundMe?
I'm encouraged by all the community's support. We have backup strategies in case the buy-off or make an offer for our home back, because they got away with an unfair value of $260,000. And this particular piece next to us is valued at $10.4 million. So they need to come correct.
Hell yeah! Speak that shit, man.
That concludes this conference. We're about to. No.
Thank you, family. Thank you, family.
Do not touch him. Respect the fucking. Do not touch him. Do not touch him.
Shit, fuck.
Wait, what went wrong at the speech? What went wrong at the speech? No! 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 God damn it! You son of a bitch! You can't even have a press conference!
Mitigate the damage done by the transmission of this virus, and like that's what the news does, and that's what instead of saying
they cut the audio.
I'm gonna say 300 words, and then by the time I'm done, you're gonna be dizzy and tired, and then nobody's gonna really pay attention. But he's getting they're getting so tired of having to do the word salads. They're like, look, we're canceling everything. Everything's canceled. It's like when your parents get frustrated with you, and they go, because I said so, because I pay the bills here, and you go, so you have no logical explanation as to why you're yelling.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
He says everything, he means everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another wonderful edition of the Bono Show. I guess not Bono Show now, I guess. Whatever. Unbelievable. Whew. All right, the audio feed went down. Yeah, film the sky, pussy. Film the sky, pussy. Oh my God. All right, let's see if I can find another. See if that fucker went down there back again. Motherfucker. God damn. They cut the audio. They can't even have a. I was doing other stuff, and they can't even have a protest without a fight. That's so crazy. They're so crazy. Trying to see if anyone else is live. Goddamn. Spelling things wrong. Getting hair in my face. Holy shit. Oh, looks like everyone went off live. We're behind a few minutes. It looks like, okay. My apologies. This looks like this may have happened a bit ago. This video might be a few minutes delayed. My apologies. But this was today. This was okay. This was about 10 or 15 minutes ago. So we're not that far behind. I don't know why they fucking snapped. But now they're all offline. So probably a regroup, yeah, for tonight. Fuck. Yeah, they all went offline. I'm looking at my list. They're all offline now. Yep. Fun stuff. Hey, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to probably cut it here. Is the Red House burning? I don't think so. Unless that's breaking, but I don't know. But yeah, they snapped on someone, looks like a reporter at a press conference that asked a question. And then they were told to quit filming. So we will see how the rest of this goes. You know what? We got time. Maybe trying to see if anyone's clipped this on Twitter. No, nothing yet. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new, guys. Bro, what the fuck did you do to your hair, man? I don't know. How does it look? Oh, it's just I haven't combed it or anything, and I haven't taken a shower this morning, so it's all tangled up and matted. How does it look? How does it look now? You're just toying with me. I know. Looks punky. Wait. Looks like Dummy Boy there. Wait for it. Wait. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Nah, fuck it. Hell no. 2077-ish, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour and 52 minutes until Cyberpunk releases. Are we excited? I'm excited. Now I'm a Who. From Whoville. Look at this. This would be... I do have a good mohawk when I give it effort. Flock of Seagulls haircut. That's kind of the style that I got it from. If I'm going to be honest. I was like, give me the Flock of Seagulls. All the shovel-looking bad hair you in training for an RV tour? Kind of. How much was Cyberpunk? $60 on Xbox, whatever. Xbox One. I think it's $70 on PS5 or the new Xbox, whatever that's called. But it was $60. Until what releases? Cyberpunk 2077. It's going to be the game of the year. I'm hearing very good things about it. Where's my controller? I don't care. I'm hearing that it's more immersive than any game that's ever come out, but that it's a lower resolution than some of the better games. Like I'm a huge sucker for these types of games. I have to be able to be immersed in the situation and feel like it's realistic. So like medieval games are kind of hit and miss. If they stick to like being like medieval and not being so much sorcery shit, I really get more into it. But like Red Dead Redemption 2 is fucking. It's such a beautiful game, and just how it looks, and you really can lose yourself, and feel like you're actually there for a second. But graphics matter, but a storyline you gotta love, or you can love, is I know you keep saying that, chicken. I can't find my controller. Is this it? Oh, there it is. No online. No, not yet. They're talking about doing an online mode, but it's gonna be a year or so, at least. But it's going to be one of those games. I mean, I'm going to be playing it live here in 2 hours. I got to do there's going to be a day one download, obviously, to patch some of the shit. But fuck it. I got time. I got 5 minutes to kill. You guys see Gavin Newsom canceled every event? Like no gatherings, no nothing, no public transportation, no shit. California's a real cool place to live.
I didn't know you were nice.
So you like create a character?
About to find out.
V, jack into our biomon. Need to know.
Titties!
What?
Ev's got.
Alright, so the graphics are pretty shit, but it does look immersive.
Bikes, hovercraft as well, I think.
Alright, so it's like Grand Theft Auto, what, 4.5-ish level?
Can get, but yeah, the handling on this is it's not ideal. It feels like it's got some weight to it, but it almost feels like there's a bit of input lag with it. I can't explain it. Yeah.
Porque ya tengo planes
¿Y
para
aquí?
esta noche. En Santísima Ma.
So, I don't want to ruin too much of it for me. Wait, what? What? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, Paul, I like you, but no, we're not doing the Obama espionage arrests. Oh my God! I'm pretty sure Obama did a podcast like 2 days ago. He's not arrested. Former President Obama was not arrested November 28th, guys. Oh, fucking Christ.
Te vas a enterar mañana. Yo también te quiero.
They better speak English in this goddamn game, because
Let's see this bad boy.
But like, see, like you get to actually like go in and do stuff, and like the buildings are accessible, and you get to have a girlfriend or something in the game, which like I'm that came out really weird. Like it's not like it's just very immersive. Like you can go out and drink, you can go out and go to the nightclub and try and pick up a whore. You can just go on a rampage and kill people. It's got that Sleeping Dogs vibe. Yes, exactly. It's like Grand Theft Auto in first person with cybernetics. Huh? Who should I make my build like? I'm thinking, well, you know what? Tweet to me at NotBoNows. Should I make my character look like Baked Alaska? Should we just make the character's name is V. Should I just make a V for Vendetta character, if that's possible? A Viggo Mortenstein? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna take off. Hopefully the idiots at the Chop Zone come back in a few minutes, and I don't know. I might order some lunch. Yeah. What a